so bad.
It's
you should see the stadium. It's better than fucking colleges. Like the fucking place they play at is like straight up Las Vegas. Like it just looks like so dope. And you got like Donovan Mitchell. You got NBA players coming to watch these kids.
wow.
At 14.
14 to 17, bro. That's how raw these motherfuckers are.
Man,
Bro, basketball is a whole different country and everything. Hey, but you know what? Let's say this out. It's your boy Can2. If I can, you can too. This is Ridin Sports. We coming live to you right now. We just in the mix. I'll just hollering at my boy TJ. Say what's up.
What up? What up? From the PMP's very own.
PMP's back in the building.
Hey,
you know how we do it.
February 21st. We'll be back live on YouTube and Twitch. So be there or be square. Also,
that's the whitest shit you've ever said on this place.
Oh, I
You usually say some corny shit, but that was really corny.
Hey, you know what?
I love everything you say, but that was the corniest shit you've ever fucking said on the show.
What the? You know what?
Be there or be square.
Hey, I just got done watching the WrestleMania press conference.
He's all right, brother. No. But for real though, February 21st, PMP, TJ. Who else is gonna be on there with you?
It'll be K-Dub and J-Mo.
K-Dub, J-Mo. Shout out to him.
Producer and / editor.
Homeboy
J-Mo.
from Utah, right?
Nevada.
My bad. Nevada. I'm sorry. My bad. You know, they look the same. Nah, they're really not. But shout out to them. They're going to be on it February 21st. Make sure you catch it live because trust me, I'm going to be on there live. I'm going to be watching. I'll be commenting and y'all need to comment me back, you know. But TJ, man, it's always a pleasure. It's always fun to have you, bro.
And also, just to add on to the whole I'm white thing, I use speed stick, sir. So
yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that right now. Speed stick. Okay.
And degree.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You were better off saying Old Spice, but okay.
I'm almost to the point where I'm bod.
But you know what it is, man. It's Ridin Sports. We back in the mix. We're gonna talk up some stuff. Real quick. I want to give a quick shout out. Because we're going to go straight into UIL and all the regrouping that's been going on. TJ is really going to give us his point of mind. He's actually going to give us some knowledge on it. But I want to give a shout out to a high school basketball player out of Alabama, Javon. Homeboy out there. Bro, dude's averaging 38 points a game.
Yeah.
Dude is over 3,000 points, leading the state of Alabama with career points. Dude is not only that, he's the student council president, debate president.
What?
I even think they said there's something else. I don't even know what else he does, but he does it all for his school. He's from a small town. He's killing it, and he's not really getting the love and the look that he needs because he's in a small town. And me and TJ were talking about this earlier today. I sent him the video clip of the kid. Mm-hmm. And TJ said, this is why I do what I do. Because we want to talk about the people that aren't put on the map. This dude needs to be put on the map. He only has a couple of NIA offers. No D2s, no D3s, no D1s. And the dude's leading the whole state of Alabama in scoring, assists. And on top of that, he's doing it outside the court with a 3.9 GPA. We want to give a shout out to him. That's just, to me, that's crazy. I hope maybe somebody listens in the podcast. They talk about it, they look them up, they go on. But to go into that, because I know you feel strongly about that, especially in the football area.
Oh yeah.
And there's a couple guys you can even put out there.
Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to that kid. Man, I get a soft spot when we talk about things like this, especially when kids in small towns don't get enough recognition. Mm-hmm. Like yesterday, I got a report that Kai Whitmire and Isaiah Avery are committed to UMHB from Refugio.
Yeah.
So that's a big step up here in the Coastal Bend. We've had guys from just Refugio and Cal Allen and Miller and some of the bigger schools here. What about Ingleside?
Yeah.
You see UTRGV is picking up not just the big schools, but the smaller schools too. What about the sitting kids?
Yeah.
They're going to UTRGV. Travis Bush, shout out to head coach Travis Bush.
Shout out.
Over there. Going to start the season off 2025. That's next year. For those that don't know, UTRGV will start their collegiate season then. Their inaugural football season that time. Just a couple kids to bring up. Aiden Jacobson, who had a phenomenal season. Only 4 interceptions in the regular season. 4 in the regular season.
That's crazy.
And well over 60 touchdowns. Well over 60 touchdowns and not one D1 offer.
Yeah.
Because of what? Size. And the size of the school. So Travis Bush is doing something that nobody is doing, and that's trusting the ability of these kids. He's trusting the ability of these kids that where they're coming from. And I'm originally from a town from 1,400 people, and we had an old broken down cotton gin in the middle of the town, folks.
Yeah.
And the church that I went to was an old Lazy Boy furniture store. Okay? So, with that being said, we need to put kids in 2A, 3A, 4A out there on the map.
Yeah,
I mean,
we do.
I get it. 5A and 6A is a shiny Mercedes-Benz or whatever you want to say. A nice Ferrari, a nice Bugatti, whatever you want to put. But sometimes you need that broken down truck.
Yeah, I mean, for real. And like we said, we wanted to I wanted to start out with then Javon Poindexter out of Alabama. Homeboy has been doing it big. Check him out. Google him. Research him. He is a senior year, and what he's doing has just been crazy. And I feel like that dude needs a shout out. So that's why we started off with them. Yeah, basketball.
Shout out from the 361.
Yeah, shout out from the 361 all the way to Bama. Boy, we watching, we looking, doing your thing on and off the court, and we respect it.
I just had to do something.
Hey,
Right quick. What's the name of the town that you're from?
Moody. It's in between McGregor and Belton, and right there on 107 with Bruce Folletti.
Did Moody have a football team?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Small town.
Right.
You drive past it and you'll just see a cotton gin, old cotton gin.
So TJ.
Okay.
We gonna get into this UIL stuff because you don't have to break me off and teach me some knowledge on this.
Okay.
All right. So I've seen a lot of your posts lately about this. I know you ain't liking it.
Oh,
I'm gonna start off with what probably this area knows, the Coastal knows, and it's gonna be with Victoria. Right? So what happened with Victoria? The whole UIL realignment. What's going on with that?
Okay. First of all, we're gonna give these guys credit.
Okay.
The University of Interscholastic League. Okay, these guys are supposed to have doctorates. They're supposed to have bachelors. They're supposed to know where geography is.
Yeah.
Why in the hell is Victoria West? Hang on a second. Victoria West in the same district as Bernie, Kerrville, Tybee, home of Johnny Manziel, by the way, San Antonio, Alamo Heights, San Antonio Veterans Memorial, and San Antonio, Harlandale, and McCollum. And then Victoria West is way down here. When the Corpus Christi District 14, by the way, in 5A Division 1 or Division 2, there's only 6 freaking teams on there. You could put Victoria West in there. And also another thing, Alice.
Okay, hold on. Before we go there.
Yeah?
Okay, because I already know you're going to go on a rant.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what is the difference between Victoria Memorial and Victoria West for the people that don't know?
So, there's no difference
No,
because...
start from the beginning.
Okay,
There was Victoria
Yeah, I only knew Victoria Memorial when I played school.
So-
High School and Victoria Stroman. They combined, if I'm mistaken,
Yeah.
to make Victoria Memorial. Victoria Memorial was a school that
and then
So I played Victoria Memorial at Carroll.
and then they split off
Okay.
into Victoria West into the Warriors
Uh-huh.
and Victoria East into the Titans. Okay?
So what's the difference on them?
different schools.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean like
Enrollment sizes.
Enrollment sizes.
Enrollment size. Victoria East is 5A Division 2, which there's in a fucking San Antonio. I'm already hot right now. They're already in a.
But they're right there by San Antonio.
Not really.
I mean, it's no different. They're not fucking close to Corpus either. We still got to drive an hour and a half to get to them.
No, Victoria's an hour from here.
Hell no.
School bus an hour and a half, yeah.
Bro, I come from College Station. I have to go through Victoria. When I get to Victoria,
What about San Antonio?
Wait. You only 45 minutes from San Antonio.
Nah.
When I come through 77 and I hit Schillenberg and Giddings and I come down and I hit Victoria, I still got an hour and 25, hour 30 before I hit Corpus. Refugio is about 45, 50 minutes, and it's another 45 minutes to Corpus. So they are perfectly they perfectly in that region to play San Antonio teams. So that's why I'm asking, why are you tripping?
Well, the reason why is because I think you're wrong on that. Not the distance part. Just to clarify that, it's the they've played Corpus schools all this time.
But they're far from Corpus schools.
Time out. Let me cook.
Shit.
If I'm Victoria West and Victoria East, we've been playing Corpus schools since 2010, right? So why aren't we in a Corpus district? I get it with Victoria East because there's only 2 Corpus schools in that district. And why? This is the first time they're playing in a San Antonio district.
But they're closer to San Antonio. Look, to be real, they're closer. It's like, okay, didn't Moody go to 4A when we was 5A? And didn't we fucking play Moody for like 40, 50 years and ain't nobody bitch about it?
Who?
I mean, I'm just saying, it's the same argument you're making.
But who, though?
But I'm the same argument you're making. Yeah, like they all fucking went down.
But they're in the same region.
But we've been playing in the same
What
city
do you
for
mean?
San Antonio to Victoria is 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Exactly.
And the Corpus to Victoria is an hour and a half.
My point.
So they're in the middle. So now they're
not in the middle. The middle would be Houston and Corpus.
Hell no, Houston's further away.
I'm talking about for Victoria.
Victoria's further away from Houston. Okay, bro. I'm from College Station is 2.5 hours. I'm an hour from fucking Houston.
Same directions. Like, do you need a map or what?
I mean, I guess so, because apparently y'all bitching about the same shit.
Because look,
I'm telling you, like, I feel
those that
like
are
Victoria
watching.
closer to San Antonio than it is to any other city.
no, it's not. Corpus is closer to Victoria than San Antonio is.
So, okay, so what's the enrollment for Victoria?
About 1,400, right?
I actually don't have that on here.
And what's the and in their conference they're in now?
Well,
are all those schools the same enrollment?
Hang on. Does that? I don't even know if that applies though.
I believe it does.
What?
Your enrollment is what makes you 4A, 5A, 6A,
Well,
and everything.
I'm talking about districts though. I'm not talking
But it's
about
your school though. It's your school attendance. That's how they go by.
Victoria East is 1,800.
and they're 5A Division 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that school. So the San Antonio
He's
school.
talking about districts, not. He's not talking.
I'm not talking about 5A Division 1 and 2. I'm talking about District
like
14.
Your local district. Like,
Yeah,
whenever
that's-
back in the day. Carol and them had to play. Whenever y'all used to have to go all the way to the fucking valley to play against.
And that's bullshit too.
Exactly, because I hated when my brother and them would always have to drive all.
See, that would be like 2 and some hours. That's more.
And the reason why I bitch about this all the fucking time is because I did this shit. Yeah. I did it with Moody. I traveled to Sunnyvale, which is in Dallas. I traveled to Somerville. I traveled to Normandy, Iola.
See, but I would have loved that as being I get to go all over the place. Why?
Because you got kids that got schools.
Do that on non-district.
Especially in basketball. In basketball, you do that trip on a Tuesday night. It takes 2.5 hours to get there, and then the game don't end till 9:30. You ain't getting back to the high school till about.
But I still love
Thursday
that.
night games. Thursday night games. JV games.
So really,
freshman games.
But that's really only fucking with like the parents of the people that are gonna go. The players are gonna want to go.
Because of the kids.
It's fucking
The kids
not
don't give a fuck. The kids want to go.
It's
But you gotta get the kids.
I loved all our Dallas tournaments, Houston tournaments. I fucking hated playing in Corpus. It's the same shitty people we fucking play. That's why we always won district.
I
what
love
the
this.
fuck? Like, I loved playing better competition. That's why I don't
that's
give...
what non-district's for. What are you talking
What do
about?
you mean, bro? You know, it don't matter with non-district. That shit
I'm
don't...
talking about football, not basketball.
And
But it don't matter. It don't matter because it's
Yes,
going.
it does.
No.
Yes,
because,
it does.
Because, no. Hold on. Wait.
So if Miller is playing DeSoto in the non-district, should they play in district? Is what you're
No. I'm saying no.
There you go.
No, you ain't letting me fucking finish.
Go ahead.
Okay, it don't matter because if they realigned, all the fucking same sports are the same to play the fucking same schools. So it don't matter what sport it is. They all fucking playing the same shit.
not in the same district. Are you not understanding his original point? His original point is Victoria East having to drive the Victoria school.
Who give a fuck if they gotta drive? Trinity fucking drive all over the nation. IMG drive all over the nation. They still pull up and play. It don't fucking matter. Show up and play. Fuck the travel.
But what's the difference between non-district and district though? That is my point.
Oh my God. That's like saying, why do the Cowboys fucking win in the NFC East and never fucking win a playoff game? It's the same shit. Who give a fuck?
Tripping.
No, bro. What y'all are mad about is the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Wow.
You're mad because now, you know what you're mad about? Y'all know what y'all mad about? Because now you got competition in district.
That's
what you
not
mad
it.
about. That is what you mad
That is
about.
not it.
They're telling them to get a non-district easy conference.
So Miller's not competition?
Miller ain't even in the fucking same league.
They were in the same league last year. What are you talking about?
Not anymore. I just said right now they ain't in the same league. Fucking, well, it don't matter what you did yesterday. It matter what you do today.
What matters? Geography or
No, and what matters is that when you show up and you fucking play.
in district play? In district
Fuck
play.
district play because it don't matter at the end of the day.
Okay. So you're basically
No, it's not.
From someone from the background, you're talking nonsense. You can't sit here and say fuck.
Because you're only thinking about football. That's why.
If you don't win district in football,
That's
baseball,
all
it don't.
basketball,
The whole thing.
conversation.
The whole thing is changed with every sport. Every sport has to change, not just fucking football. And you're only worried about fucking football. That's y'all's fucking problem. You only care about football. There's still basketball. There's still soccer. There's still tennis. There's still volleyball.
Hey,
There's still golf.
Can2.
There's a lot of shit. You only give a fuck about football. So you
Why?
better have the same fucking you better have the same energy for all the other sports. Because all the high school has to do the same shit.
You're not understanding from the beginning. All the energy was for all the same sports.
No, he only talking about football.
That's his perspective.
I know, and I'm telling you, it don't mean shit.
It doesn't.
It don't. You ain't the only one. Look, somebody that ain't a football fan is gonna agree because y'all only give a fuck about football.
But in a football context,
See, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. So let me tell you something. First of all, basketball is not the same district. I understand that. It is not the same. That's why you have Victoria East and Victoria, or I don't know what the basketball, I'll be honest with you. I am careless about that because I don't give a fuck about it.
I know.
So what I'm bitching about is the football context.
And I'm saying, like,
So
you can't get
why
mad
are we
about
talking about basketball
because,
with me?
Because maybe UIL put in the consideration of all the other sports and not just football.
No, they don't.
Football runs this shit. Straight up.
Football is the money maker in this sport. What are you talking about?
It is. Unless you're the school that's...
It's the breadwinner.
Okay, you're going to tell me Moody don't make more off baseball than football?
No.
Even though they national all the time. They travel, they do it. They make more...
Because a football game is going to have more people that pay attendance fees, and that shit goes to the school. What does the baseball stadium, what does a local baseball stadium hold? If you have a baseball game at Moody High School, what does that hold?
It's not at Moody High School. It's at Cabinets.
I understand if you do have one, okay, there you go. So,
And then when they do the playoffs at Waterburger Field.
And
then they got to pay.
They get that money.
Bro. They got to pay for the venue.
And the whole point of this argument was
Yep.
And the only
A way more smaller
Every time you win a playoff game, they get more money in the district. The more, it's just more money that comes back to the whole. It's depend. So what it is the more money they get, how the what is it the AD and they divide it how they need to see it.
Yeah.
Usually it just goes to football because football is always the number one.
Football is
But there's other fucking things that come through that other schools end up making money in the back end on it.
we're like this. Football pays for all the
Yeah, mostly. Unless you Moody. Or even in West Sosa, basketball paid for a lot.
Its own district.
You gonna tell me West Sosa basketball? You gonna tell me West Sosa basketball didn't pay for a lot of shit?
West Oso's football games pays for West Oso basketball.
But when they do their runs, when they make it to state,
It ain't like the NBA where you win.
it's not. It's fucking. It's public knowledge when you look this shit up.
I'm just gonna put this out there. District football is completely different from district basketball. I'm just gonna say.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. I agree with that. But I'm also saying
time out for a second.
Okay.
Time out.
Yeah, shoot the fuck out.
Cool
Get
it.
down, son.
Put some goddamn icy hot on you, goddamn. But no, my argument. But my argument has to do with football.
I know.
So I'm not hot about basketball. I am only hot for football as far as realignment. Basketball, it's a totally different game. I don't understand the realignment situation there. I'm not going to touch that subject. What I'm going to touch on is what I know. That is what I'm talking about. Victoria West and Victoria East should not be in a San Antonio district as far as football. And if you want to schedule San Antonio teams, put them in the goddamn non-district schedule, just like how Miller put the number one team in the goddamn state on week 3 in San Marcos, just like what Justin Evans did. And also, Ingleside put Brownwood on the schedule, non-district. So if you want to talk about your base, so if your argument is fuck district, then might as well turn everybody gold helmets and turn them into Notre Dame.
I agree with. I like that. I like that.
Why are you even going out there to practice? Because if you don't go to district, you ain't making the playoffs, and if you ain't make the playoffs,
Exactly.
you have to go to the state championship, and that's in any sport.
But let's be real. Most people in non-district aren't playing people that are gonna fucking lose to. They want to win those games.
Well, that's why the bar here is so low.
I know. That's why I'm okay with them fucking going to San Antonio.
No, but that's for
That's for non-district.
But I know, but that's competition though.
What he's saying is you can schedule those same San Antonio teams in non-district.
The coaches.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean that's where they live though. That's where they're at now, and they got to fucking deal with it.
And it's shitty. I'm just going to put that out there. The geographics suck. If you really look at it, if you really, really look at it, you're going to be like, God damn, TJ's right. They should have been in that same district.
So who do you think they should be playing in district? The same corporate schools?
Same corporate schools with Alice and GP. They have GP.
Alice and GP?
Yes.
In the district?
Yeah, but Alice isn't even in that district. That's my whole point.
Alice should not even be no.
What I understand is times have changed since you were in high school. Those schools that were back then were 4A schools. Whenever y'all were 5A, are all 5A schools now. You're like Alice and GP, bro. All these schools are at the same level now.
So if they're all at the same level,
yes.
And so if they all at the same level, and oh my God!
Who's this?
I don't know. We got somebody in the background over here talking. Hey, shut up! Get back over there.
Buck Nation in the house, baby.
Hey, no, but I don't know, bro. Like I don't see it. Like
look more into it.
I understand what you're saying. I get it, but you ought to remember, like that changes not just one sport; it changes all sports for the school.
I do,
and that is what I'm arguing, and that's what I think is good. They're probably looking at other fucking areas, not just football.
But that's my whole point, though.
I get that, but you got to remember, it's just not one sport that's changing; it's all sports that are changing.
And that's what we know.
Now it goes to because his point is just the football
Yeah, I get that.
For me, because like he's complaining about football, and that's just one point because there's all sports. So say I don't even know what day they have volleyball games on Monday. I think they have volleyball.
It's like Mondays and
So
Wednesdays or some
these
shit.
Girls from Victoria, I don't know exactly how it goes. I don't know if it is, but let's just say, for instance, that is how it works. They got to travel all the way to San Antonio for a volleyball game, play the goddamn game, and then travel back to school.
And
get to school at 12 o'clock in the morning, and then have school in the And as much as you say the kids love it, the parents don't. And the
No, I get that. But then San
the
Antonio.
coaches.
But think about it.
Coaches.
But think about it. Every San Antonio school got to do the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's fucking even.
For all of them.
Yes.
But
I know that. I'm not just complaining for one fucking school.
But they got money up there. Just saying, bro.
But they got money up.
But look, but
That's
you
a
know
good
what?
point. That's a
I
good
feel like Victoria West is going to benefit the best because they're going to play better competition. They're going to play bigger schools with bigger people that have more fucking resources in training
what
and
we're
everything.
saying is if their coach had nuts, they shouldn't have to wait until district to
Yeah,
play
hey,
against better
So I
competition.
get that.
Hold up.
Scheduling
I
better
understand
competition.
that. I understand that. But
So-
UIL is fucking saying, fuck that. Let's just do it.
Well, guess what? Lufkin and Victoria West already tried to appeal to move into different districts.
Yeah. No.
Lufkin,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But wait, if you,
Lufkin-
if you think about it, isn't it harder to come out of Victoria? You have less selection of talent. You have less people to benefit your teams. And in Corpus, you have more people that are talented that play sports
Well,
that benefit.
at one point they had more because they had a big ass school and they had to divide it into two. They had one, and then they got divided into two because they had too many people at one school.
I just found out what the conversation is about. They should play Corpus, I think.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna benefit them playing San Antonio.
I don't.
They're gonna
I
fucking
don't.
play better competition.
You gotta think about travel time too. That's the thing.
Bro, travel time's part of fucking playing the game. Fucking, if that's the case, we wouldn't have AAU teams. We wouldn't have a lot of shit.
In the summer.
And no, AAU's all year, bro. You got winter ball, summer ball, spring ball, everything. Hell no.
Actually, I understand both sides of it. The coin there.
No. You trying to stay into the same fucking thing. It's like them old heads that just want to do local shit and never want to expand. They stuck at
That's
just
what
playing.
non-district's for. What are you talking about? That's why Cuero's going to travel to fucking Belton.
If that was the case, we should fucking still have Moody and everybody else. That the teams that aren't 4A, they went from 5A to 4A. They should go back because that is more fucking.
That's not what I'm saying.
No,
at
but it's
all.
the same shit though.
That is
it's the
not
same
the same
argument.
shit.
It's the same. How?
You're talking about classification.
That means you got a school.
Okay, you're complaining. We done played corporate schools this whole time. Why don't we play corporate schools this whole time?
I
We done
can't
played
get
these
through
schools
this guy.
whole time, and when they fucking drop, you're not gonna complain that we're not playing them anymore.
Listen to what I have to say. Cuero is not in the same. Just because Cuero's traveling to Belton doesn't mean they have to jump up to a classification. Miller is playing DeSoto. They don't have to jump up to 6A Division 2. Actually,
I'm talking about district.
but they're not playing in district
Okay.
though.
So
That's what non-district is there for. To
If you
travel.
don't understand it, just say you don't understand it.
no, I don't understand. Like because
Okay,
no. Because like what corporate schools are not playing against corporate schools?
The corporate schools don't care. They're all playing against.
What does it matter? They always used to fucking play. That was his argument.
No,
Victoria always played corporate schools. We should fucking play corporate schools. If corporate
for
schools always played corporate
district.
schools, corporate players should play corporate schools. That's the same fucking argument.
Timeout. For district, by the way. For district.
I'm sorry. When I went to school, I played all my corporate schools in district. Now you don't, right?
You do.
You said you don't.
I'm talking about for Victoria. What are you talking about?
Corpus schools still play Corpus schools. They play from outside the city is what's different. That's it. Like, let's just say, I'm just using for example, I don't know, but Miller might not play a team that Robstown plays, and I say they're in district, they're in our area. Or like Veterans is probably playing bigger schools than fucking Moody. I don't know.
Hey, just throw in College Station and Veterans Memorial.
But district-wise, they play for district champs. That's all internal, right here, in town.
Yeah.
So
It's,
okay. So now okay.
Inner
Let
city.
me ask you this.
go ahead.
So why don't you like Victoria playing San Antonio schools? Besides the travel and all that bullshit, why don't you like
That's the only reason.
There's no other.
And there's no other reason to talk about.
Okay, so
Now, hear me out.
yes.
I'm not discrediting the talent of Victoria, if that's what you're asking me.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that
what
is
it sounds like.
No, it is a very offensive question, by the way. And that is not the case at all. What I am saying is that Corpus schools should be playing Victoria's schools. Alice should be playing Corpus schools, not Valley schools, not San Antonio schools in district play. Now, in non-district, I could understand that. That's why Brownwood's playing Ingleside. Brownwood plays Stephenville. Brownwood plays China Spring.
That's why Miller's playing DeSoto.
And that's why Justin Evans challenged Coach Claude Mathis, who I deeply respect out of DeSoto, into a exhibition match. That's basically what this is. Non-district is exhibition. And coaches can agree on who they can play. UIL does their own fucking thing to where they create their own districts that they think they're fucking smart by putting teams that don't belong in certain regions like Victoria West and fucking San Antonio. That makes no sense. And also, all these San Antonio teams are right there. They're right there. Mm-hmm. So, the odd man out is guess who? Victoria West. The odd man out in the Ingleside, Sinton, Robstown, and Rockport district, guess who that is? Cuero. But I think Cuero is a very good team. So I have no problem with Cuero.
So would you be okay if Victoria played both San Antonio and Houston in a district, since they're in the middle?
No.
I'm asking a question.
There's no way San Antonio and
I'm looking it up right now. They're both same away. They're in the fucking middle. The closest one would be
they're not in
Galveston.
the same district.
I know. I'm just asking him the fucking question. You're not
was the
listening.
question?
Would he be okay if they did half Houston, half San Antonio?
No.
Be more travel. Like,
Exactly.
They're going to do travel regardless because they're going to go one way, both 2 hours for one side.
And
That's what I'm saying. It's just split in two different directions. It's split. It's the same travel.
down the middle.
It's down the middle. It's just two different areas because it's right in the
So
middle.
why-
and you're
why-
more than welcome to look.
But why
right?
not Corpus, though? Why?
I know. I get that too.
For district.
Okay, so let's say.
For district play, it should be
So what if
right there.
no?
But for non-district, you can travel to Houston. You could travel
No,
to San
I
Antonio.
get that. I get what you mean on non-district. I understand that completely. But
Okay.
like, so I guess because UIL is so fucking
Retarded.
they really are.
Remember, Houston also has a lot of schools.
No. I get all that. I get all that. But we're not talking about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. What we're talking about like because he's very mad about district play because now how many games are in district that you play?
Depends on how many teams are in
So yeah.
Well, you pull it up. You have it. You
Yeah.
have it.
So there's six.
So
teams.
six games.
Hang on. No, 5 games for. There's 6 total teams in the Corpus district. There are 5 in that the Alice and the.
How about for Victoria?
Yeah.
For the one we're talking about.
No, for the Victoria.
Look it up. Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, the Victoria one is 6.
So 6, right? Like I said. But
But-
one of them is going to be home. The other 5 will be away, right? Or how's it going to work? How's it going to be?
It could be 2 to 3. It could be 3 to 2. As far as home and away.
So it could be only 2 games travel, 3 home.
Could be.
But so technically they're only going 2 on the road. It's not really that crazy.
But I don't know their schedule like that. I could look it up, but I don't
I'm
want to
saying
look
like
it up
it's
right
not
now.
even that bad the way you think of it. You're making it seem like they're traveling every week out of town.
For people who are just maybe jumping on, what was the beginning of this question? What started this?
It's about the realignment of UIL, and Victoria was the one that really got fucked. But we just
They
going
got
back and forth.
fucking
We just going back
royally
and forth on
screwed.
it.
And
That's it.
if fucking Victoria West is appealing it, that should speak fucking volumes on why they should be playing fucking Corpus. They don't like the fucking.
Is that what they're appealing, that they want to play Corpus, or they're playing?
Yes.
Or they just appealing they don't want to be in that district?
Yes, they are. They're appealing that they don't want to be in that district because of the fucking travel time.
But you literally just said there might only be 2 or 3 games that they travel.
That
But
maybe
isn't that no different? So it's like, okay, so when you go on playoffs, are you gonna get mad?
Playoffs is different though.
And exactly. And what you're not understanding is a district game in Corpus. When a district game for Carroll, y'all just had to travel to King High School. Y'all just had to travel to Ray High School.
They all go to.
Listen, y'all just had to travel to Moody. Y'all just had to travel to Miller. Y'all didn't have to travel 2 hours.
Y'all didn't have to fucking play Iola when I lived in Moody, fucking Texas.
45 miles for a college team.
It's not a high school team.
It's a high school team. Yeah.
Exactly, but still.
No. But my thing is, it shouldn't matter if you travel. You don't have to travel. Like you should be able to. I'm sorry.
That's what non-district is for. That is what non-district is for.
Because I don't know. Like I feel like that's when like it's weird with football. Like where you complain about the travel, but like who's really complaining? The fans or the players?
Everybody. Coaching. Think about the coaches, man. Like for 1 second, think about the coaches. Do you not think that they have to coach 3 or 4 games? They got JV. They have 7th and 8th graders.
But they also have different coaches at those levels.
Yeah, but the head coach runs it all.
But
that's his job. I don't know. Like I don't understand that because it's fucking part of the game. Travel is part of the game.
Yes, but not for district. Whenever you're in district,
it's different. It's different from basketball because you don't have a whole fucking coaching staff like that.
Yeah.
There's only like 2 or 3 fucking guys on the sideline in fucking basketball.
But what about in baseball and in soccer or in golf or in tennis or in volleyball?
1 or 2.
They still got to fucking make the same travel.
But you're talking
So
about
it's just football that's complaining about it.
time out. You're talking about a whole coaching staff versus
I'm talking about a whole school.
No, hang on. I'm talking about coaches right now.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the fucking school right now. I'm talking about coaching versus everybody else. Coaching, I'm starting off with coaching for a reason because they teach, they coach, they set up a game plan. They have like 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night. Think about that. Just hang on, pump the brakes. Think about this for a second. Just imagine yourself being a coach. You got to coach Tuesdays. This is Ingleside's schedule, by the way. 7th and 8th graders. You got to wash their dirty drawers, right? You got to coach a Thursday game. Freshman, JV, and there could be a secondary JV team.
Yeah.
Depending how big the fucking
A and B,
schools.
got you.
And then you got to coach a varsity game
I got
on
you.
Friday. So think about that for a second. Now, Victoria West, they may have that same schedule. They may have to do the traveling back and forth. It's not just the varsity level that we're looking at. We're looking at the entire scope of things.
I understand that.
So why is it not a big deal?
Because I'm sorry.
So why is it not that big of a deal for Victoria East is different because they're just fucked. I'm just gonna put it out that way. They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
But Victoria West, they have a district that they can get in. But the problem is, in order to appeal, that district has to vote. And right now they haven't gotten those votes yet.
Okay.
So with that being said, dealing with 7th and 8th graders, dealing with freshmen, dealing with JV A and B, for instance, and also varsity. That's 5 fucking
teams.
5 fucking squads that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're in the same fucking school, okay? So why is it not that big of a deal? I think about it that way.
Okay.
This argument even more, and you probably won't understand it because you didn't go to a high school like that. I went to West Oso where the middle school plays the same schedule as the high school. So that means in 7th grade, we would have had to been traveling 2 hours and 30 minutes on a Thursday to go to.
And would it be?
Okay, and this is my question. This is my question. This is only my question. So if that's the case, would you rather have that money go to a brand new stadium and scoreboard or to your coaching staff?
What money?
What money? that has no money.
When they come back and they for the district.
Goes to the San Antonio school. If the game's held in San
So all these schools all these schools, right? Small schools, because there's a lot of small high school schools that have badass stadiums.
Yeah.
Giddings is one of them. Schillenberg is one of them.
10%.
They have a lot. Instead of fucking spending all that money on that badass stadium, wouldn't you rather have that for your coaching staff?
You know what? You bring up a good point as far as that. I would. That's honestly the AD's decision right there.
And that ain't my fucking problem. That's what he fucking decided, and that's what he.
Hang on.
But that's how I'm feeling. No. I'm just saying because that's true. A lot of these schools,
But it's not the same category.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying like you also got to think about it. If you're complaining about the way this is, you just need to start complaining about how they're spending the budget.
Well, if that's.
Your community puts into that budget.
But it's also how far you go in the district and how far you pass though too.
But
yeah, I understand that. But like if the people are complaining about I don't want to travel, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, well then why doesn't it go to where it needs to go to? You understand?
But it does.
I'm saying like I'd rather go to the coaches and the people that you're complaining about.
No, I
have more
agree.
help
I agree.
Than a fucking nice stadium.
I mean, also that has to do with the school board, and they have to do votes. I know this because
it's politics. It's politics. But
that's the political. That's the political side of it.
And UIL is what? Politics.
Fucking glorified.
It's politics.
They are.
So then you can't get mad. If you can't get mad about the way they spend the money, you can't get mad about UIL. That is my fucking point.
But I'm not talking about the fucking.
I know. No, it's the same. He just agreed.
Where do you go from spending money from?
I'm not talking about the money.
I know,
being
but you're
spent.
saying like
I'm talking about
the fact that you're mad about that.
I'm talking about where Victoria
it's
West
politics.
should play.
It's politics. It's politics. All right, I don't even know where the fuck we were going. We were going on that shit for a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? All right.
Oh yeah.
Now that we heated up, how do you feel about the fucking new NBA rule where every player's got to play 65 games at least out of the 82 game season? Do you think that's fucking like? Do you think that's right, or do you think it should be more?
What was it before?
It was like 55.
Is it 60 to be eligible for awards? Or
No. You have to play, or your team will get fined. It's 65
So-
games. You have to play 65 games
Okay,
now.
okay.
It used to be 55, where people could rest. A lot of people are still mad. They wanted it to be 70. I believe it should have been 75.
Ooh.
Do I get paid? It's a job.
Well, if you get
Of everything, it's a job, bro.
You got PTO. You got PTO.
PTO,
You get PTO. You get PTO. It's a salary. You get PTO. So like don't get. Sorry. You get PTO. You get PTO. But because all right, a lot of people are complaining that you know what, these tickets ain't expensive. These tickets are expensive. They might only be able to afford for a family of 4, family of 5 to go to one game. And when they go to that game, that's when LeBron's sitting out. That's when LaMelo's sitting out. They want to fucking rest because they want to save themselves for later. I think that's bullshit.
pussifying the sport.
It really is. 65 to me is like, okay, they're giving you a little wiggle room with 17 games.
I think
But-
it should be 82.
I think you should play the whole fucking. Yeah, there's a lot
Play
of
the whole
fucking.
motherfucking
There's a
game if
lot
you're
of
so
players
good.
that believe you should play 82. Unless you're hurt, unless you're fucking hurt, you should not be sitting out resting for shit. You are a fucking professional athlete. Show the fuck up and play.
You know what the issue with our professional athlete these days?
They're soft.
They're pussies.
What they are. They think they're celebrities and not fucking athletes. As soon as they hit the court and get paid, they're at so-and-so's game all dressed up.
No, I get all that. You got to remember they can't hear you from that far out. So I gotta talk, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is he saying?" A lot of people fucking think they can hear you. They can't.
Repeat this one for me. Tom Brady.
There you go. There you. Use the other fucking mic, because Freak does this shit all the time.
Leave it up there. Leave it up there.
This is like a press conference.
I know, right? That's what we do, baby.
Look, Tom Brady said it best. He said, when I get on the field, I don't give a fuck who's on the other side of the football. I want them dead. They're not my friends. We're not cool. We're not shaking hands. We're not talking about another game. Whoever's on my side of the ball, that's who I'm playing with.
Yeah.
Hey,
And now everybody shows up to everyone's games, all dressed up. Dak, we're over here at the game in
Yeah. You talking about football though? We talking about basketball.
general.
But even then, yeah, it's the same
the
shit.
same way,
Same
but
shit.
worse.
Yeah. And I feel like they. Okay, I'm glad they put the 65 game rule because that's going to really stop a lot of people from what they're doing because LeBron was doing 20, 25 games a season. Other people were doing 20, 25 games a season. And that shit's bullshit because there's a lot of people that show up and they're like, dude, I came all this way and you didn't fucking play. And I think that's garbage. I really do. Now,
and what they say? Oh, I'm sorry. Come again another day.
no shit. Like they can afford it, and they can't. They really fucking can't.
Especially out there in L.A., man.
Or like L.A. or you're in New York,
Dallas,
or you're in Miami, or you're in Chicago. Even as shitty the Chicago fucking Bulls are, it's still expensive to go watch them. It's still expensive to go out there and get good.
You know
seats.
why? Because they're such a big brand after
exactly
Jordan. After Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
It's terrible.
Dennis Rodman, too.
Even Orlando, they're not be great, but I promise you the minimum fucking ticket for Orlando is $100, $60. And for a family of 4, you're already paying $250,000, not to mention food, memorabilia, parking. I had to get there. Maybe a babysitter if you can't take the whole family. That's what I'm fucking trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of fucking money for a middle class family. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you might as well just buy a brand new TV and see that shit from home. Like, that's just being real.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I bought a Jacksonville Jaguars tickets for 2 for $108. And then I went to the Tax Slayer Bowl. I paid $114 by myself.
That's a lot.
To sit on the sideline where Lamar Jackson played his last collegiate game against Mississippi State. And I got a picture to prove it. I'm with Bully the Bulldog. If y'all know who that is, coolest mascot in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sip and Lane Kiffin.
Hey,
yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Because we got to get out of here soon because we got another show coming up.
Yeah,
get ready for the Ridin High content series. It's about to go down. Just give us like, I know, man, it's going to be live. It's going to be in the mix. You already know what it is. But real quick, one last thing. How do you feel? All right, okay, 2 things, but make it quick, bro. I don't need you ranting forever.
I got you.
All right. Jim Hardball leaving Michigan.
Love it.
Okay. And the new what's his name? Canales, the new head coach.
Oh, for the Panthers?
Yeah.
Honestly, I hope it works out,
Me too.
but I don't think it is. I really don't. He doesn't
Feels
have.
like another Ron Rivera that might get out in 3 years.
I don't even think he's that. I think he's too inexperienced and reminiscing his high school coaching days. And I'm like, dude, you're in the.
Do you think he deserved the shot or no?
Well, you had Eric Bieniemy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he didn't really call the plays at Kansas City, but he formulated the plays at Kansas City. He tried to be a play caller in Washington, okay? It didn't quite work out. I think if Eric Bieniemy had a head coaching job, he would have a better idea how to game plan better than be a offensive coordinator trying to be a play caller. But it's hard to be a play caller when you have the best head coach at Kansas City alive today in Andy Reid, and he doesn't get much credit for that because everybody's dick riding Patrick Mahomes. And I keep it real, folks. I'm not saying he's a bad football player. I just think he's not the GOAT like everybody thinks he is.
Got you.
So, yeah, I really don't think that Canales is going to be. I don't want to be too critical because I really don't know how his coaching style is. Now, if I knew his coaching style, I'd tell you that he was shit for brains or he's going to be an excellent coach. Now, Antonio Pierce, I love that hire.
I love that one too for the Raiders.
Fucking love that hire.
That's a great hire for a head coach.
Morale's
All right,
up.
real quick. It is Super Bowl week. Who do you got? Chiefs.
All right. I hate.
You like how I started Chiefs?
Yeah.
No, for real though. Who do you really got for the Super Bowl?
I hate both teams. I really do. I hate them with a passion. Mainly because of the Swifties and the Mahomes fanboys.
Why are you mad at the Swifties, bro? They done a lot for the game.
There's
a lot more girls that want to watch football now.
Okay.
It's easier to go out on a date.
First of all, we're gonna
straight up is. If I tell a girl we gonna watch the football, she's like, okay, let's go.
But they wear fucking diapers.
I don't care what they wear, bro.
They wear
I don't care
fucking diapers at their concert. They are fucking freaks.
Hey, they are. But she brought a whole lot.
And if you say one bad thing about T Swift, which I will say this,
I guess. Yeah, we ain't saying nothing about T Swift. We love T Swift. T Swift, we love you.
I have nothing against T Swift.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Her songs are great. It's her fucking fan base I don't like.
The fan base goes crazy.
So we
but
need
we
need to stick them out in Antarctica.
Because the way I see it, to be real, look, she's in her mid-30s.
Yes.
She's really there enjoying the game, hanging out.
She is.
She's rooting for her boyfriend. And I think
for her.
all that is what it is to be a girlfriend of a football player.
Exactly.
It's no different than being a cheerleader in high school with your boyfriend playing. You're there, you're supporting, you're cheering, you're having fun. That's
exactly.
what she's doing. I don't think she's trying to take away from the sport.
Nah.
I don't think she is, but it is going crazy. But check this out real quick. Ridin High concert series, Outspoken Kills. He's coming up next. Get ready. It's showing up. We about to get done here like in the next 5 minutes. TJ, you got February 21st.
February 21st, PNP is coming back on YouTube and Twitch. And also, draft specials coming up.
Yep. We gonna
Third
love
year
it.
in a row. And we're gonna kick the shit out of it this year because I'm gonna talk so much shit and probably get drunk when I do it.
And you know what? TJ don't know this yet.
Go ahead.
But I have this in the working. I'm thinking about doing this. I think me and TJ are gonna do a combine.
What?
We're gonna have a couple drinks. We can go in the front yard. We can do the 40. We can do the dash. We can do what the players do, and we gonna do our scores compared to theirs.
He don't want this smoke. He don't want this smoke.
Hey!
I will cook you like a rotisserie chicken, my boy.
You might.
And I will season you just like
with salt and pepper.
Nah. No, you gotta put
you
the
know what?
rosemary.
Hey, but it's gonna be a special. I think we and him are gonna do it. We're gonna talk about it. I think it'd be fun. I think that'd be
That's
hilarious.
actually an awesome
That'd be
idea.
like a hilarious thing. I think we're gonna do it before the draft, just because we're gonna be so we have a better intake of what they're going through. We're gonna tell you how crazy we are.
Yeah. Let's just say my vertical is a 27-inch vertical.
I think my vertical right now is like 6 inches. It ain't going that high out the ground. But it is. It's your boy Can2, TJ. This is Riding High Sports. If I can, you can too. Get ready. Riding High concert series coming up next with Outspoken Kills. He's about to kill it. Almighty Public Zoo in the house. You know what it is. DJ Little King in the background. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that listened to us argue. And we out.
Hell yeah.